Hello today people, welcome back to my channel. This is the first Labrador rabbit farm on this channel. I discuss basically about rabbit farming and the importance of urban agriculture initiative. Salute to the people of Nigeria, Ghana and the United States. You guys are watching my video. I want to say a big thanks to you all for putting time on this. On today's presentation, I'll be discussing is basically on how to go about farming rabbit. Even when you are in need of better and you can get better anywhere around your community, I'm going to be telling you how you can go through the process of farming rabbit on green grass and leaves. Today is basically that's what I'm going to be telling you. I'm going to be telling you exactly how you can go about farming rabbit on green grass and leaves, most especially when you are in the Liberian community here in Liberia, where you are finding it difficult to lay your hand on pellets. Yeah, but you can go about using the grass, the greens and the leaves. That will be so great for your rabbit. The only thing you need to know when it comes to the green grass and leaves is that you have to know how to give them to the rabbit, which of them you should give to the rabbit more and which of them you should give to the rabbit less, and how to blend them so that the rabbit can gain weight and the rabbit can be able to be fresh and clean at all time. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are not done so. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I come up with new projects on this channel. Before we move forward, let me just take the certain break to be right back. Okay, welcome back. I'm so excited. This morning I just woke up and it was like kind of rain falling here in Liberia. It's cold. It's rainy season for Liberia, most especially it's September. So when you are around the world, remember this is September video here in Liberia. It's so kind of cool. No rain. The rain just stopped. The rain just subsided. But the cold now is going on. So I just gotta keep myself a bit warm, and that's why I'm right on the camera for you. Well, today guys, to be so honest with you, it is always good to have your hand on deck when you want to get into the process of rabbit farming. That is, you have to always keep in mind that you have purpose for what you want to do. Whether you want to get into the process for petting purposes, that is great. For your kids, it's good. If you want to get into the process for also, let's say, like commercial purpose, then you got to know that it's a very serious venture that deserves quality time and need your full support, because the time you put in, that's the result you're going to get. That's just the reality when it comes to rabbit farming. So what are some of the challenges people do find in some location in African settings when it comes to rabbit farming is how to get the adequate rabbit feed for the rabbit. So this is making some farmers to spend more money after the feed. Even at times to get those feed is so challenging. It's like pellets for the Liberian community. Some people that are farming rabbit here in Liberia always tell me that it's so challenging to farm pellets. Even though somebody told me that there is pellets sold here in Liberia, but myself I walk left and breath to and fro. I can't even see pellets to buy. But what is keeping me going for the past 3 years is what I'm about to showcase to you right here. How I started propagating my bonus with green grass and leaves, and they are doing pretty. So if you are not subscribed to this channel, please guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon so that you'll be notified whenever I come up with new project on this channel. And please don't forget to let me know where you're watching me from around the world, any part of the world you are. I'll be really happy to know where you're watching me from. Whether you're from the United States, you're from Asia, whether you're from Europe, I would really be interesting to know that. The first greens that rabbit is really going to love if you get it for your rabbit is potato green. Rabbit love potato green so much, but this is why you should do when you are giving potato green to your rabbit. Always give potato green on a less scale to the rabbit. The reason for which you are giving that potato green on a less scale to the rabbit is because the rabbit digestion system needs something that is hard and rough, so that will be able to function properly. So this is the reason for which you don't always get constant potato green to the rabbit, because if you constantly giving potato green to the rabbit, the stoot of the rabbit, that is the poop of the rabbit, is going to be soft and slippery, which of course is not a good sign for the rabbit. But that comes to the other grass that you could use for the rabbit that will really be great, and that brings us to elephant grass. Elephant grass is a kind of grass that is so great when you are feeding your rabbit. It helps in boosting the rabbit weight, and it also contains fiber. Yeah, this is the reason for which you see my rabbit are so nice and clean, because I always make my duty to give elephant grass more than other feed that I have on the list to my rabbit. If you could follow that pattern, it could be so great for you that you could not experience any, deformity into your rabbit in terms of malnourished rabbit. You're not going to experience that at your rabbit farm. And that brought us to cobaclo leaf. Cobaclo leaf is a very great leaf when it comes to rabbit farming. I love it so much because it's so popular in the Liberian society. Even in some part of our cities, in Maserado, you can find cobaclo leaf. And when you're getting cobaclo leaf for your rabbit, it's so great. So the only thing you're going to do is that don't always forget to look carefully on the cobaclo leaf for fungal caterpillars or other things that could rest on it to spend their time. Because when you are getting those grass and leaves and greens for the rabbit, you have also a responsibility to go through. And that's the responsibility part. I just want to let you know the responsibility part before I start calling all of the list, okay? So one of the things you got to know, that when you are getting the greens, leaves, and grass for your rabbit, the responsibility there is that you have to make sure to carefully observe them, because you are getting them from in a while. That is, you are getting them from maybe in the diet bin, maybe in the roadside. You're getting them from maybe the grass. You go in the little bushes to get them. So when you bring them, you don't just take them directly to the rabbit. I recommend you to wash them a bit, and then you take it to the rabbit. Once you do that, then you will see your rabbit eating with, it will not get sick, because you are already done what you're supposed to do. So with that brought us to moringa leaves. Rabbit love moringa leaf so much because moringa leaf has so many health benefits. And when you are using moringa leaf to feed your rabbit, the rabbit will love it so much. Most especially when your rabbit is at the weaning stage, I like to recommend you to feed them with moringa leaf, because it contains enough health benefit. You and I know the property moringa leaves contains in terms of health benefits. So feeding it to your young bony kids that you are weaning is a very great thing to prepare their immune system for any other challenge in terms of fight against germs or disease. So that brings us to bitter leaf. Bitter leaf is a kind of leaf that people love. People eat bitter leaf. It's great. Oh, myself, I love bitter leaf. Rabbit do love bitter leaf as well. So when you are having bitter leaf for your rabbit, I also want to tell you that you can even give bitter leaf to your rabbit on a high scale. There will be no threat, because you know what? Bitter leaf is also a health component leaf that when you are giving it to your rabbit, is also helping in the antibiotic segment of your rabbit. So you will notice that when you are blending those leaves like the way I'm telling you, you will not have health complicated issue with your rabbit, because you know what? You are doing the right thing. You are blending the leaf, the greens, and the grass and giving them to your rabbit, and your rabbit are appreciating you by showing back to you through how they are growing and they are putting out weight. Yeah, the reason for which I'm doing this, some people feel that because the rabbit love potato green, so they should give potato green constantly to the rabbit from January to December. That is not proper. It's not really proper. Even when you know that your rabbit love potato green, also make it your business to introduce other green, grass, and leaf to the bunnies, so that their body will be able to receive balanced diet. This is the reason for which you need to stick to this video from where we are to the end. Please, if you are not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. That's the way you help me to move this video forward. So don't forget to share in other social media platforms as well. You can also link your friends, tell them about my videos. That can also make me to feel great. Banana leaves. Banana leaf is something that rabbit loves so much. In fact, for me, I always say that Banana leaf is the sugarcane component of rabbit. Because when rabbit is chewing banana leaf, oh my god, I wish you could just try. If you have bunny, get a banana leaf and give it to the bunny and see bunnies chewing banana leaf. They chew it as well when it is sounding like they are chewing sugarcane. So that makes the bunny to feel very relaxed. And research also make me to understand that banana leaf has some health components. They also help the bunny bodies to be very great to fight against other germs and diseases. So you see that? And now come to chicken green. Well, have you ever seen chicken green before? If you're not, then this is chicken green. Chicken green is in Liberia here, is popular. It can be found around the swamp area, around the water area. Chicken green can be found there where they get people growing rice in the plat in the city. They make chicken green can be found there. So when you see this kind of greens there and you find your bunnies, oh, they love it so much. But bear in mind, these are greens similar to potato green, so you don't have to give it in bulk to the rabbit because it's a soft component. You have to always focus giving more components that are high, like the elephant grass that I previously discussed about. And now this brought us to the red flower leaves. The red flower leaves is a kind of flower leaf that people use here in Liberia for blood in the rural area. I've gone there, I see people boiling this red flower leaf. You see, they boil it and extract the water from it. It's very red, and they give it to people to drink. It got so many health benefits as well, according to the traditional medicine people. But the rabbit love this red flower leaf so much. Once rabbit sees the leaf, they go for it. That tells you that you can also give it to your rabbit, but now on a high scale as well, because it's soft almost like potato green. The bunnies will eat it and they will appreciate and they will be so great. So when you are having avocado leaf for your pet, then you will know that the bunny is going to be happy. They can eat avocado leaf as well. And now come back to plum leaf. Mango leaf is a kind of leaf that my rabbit do eat as well. So if you are having your rabbit and you are farming your rabbit, you can also get plum leaf, that is the mango leaf. You can get it for your rabbit, and the rabbit will also eat it. They will appreciate you. They will be so happy. And the rabbit will also get bigger in your hand. So sometimes people ask me, but you don't have pellet at your farm, but see how your bunnies are putting out weight and they are so beautiful and clean. Yeah, because you know what? I always follow the channel. I always follow the rules and regulation in blending those food to give to my bunnies. So at the end of the day, even in the absence of pellets, I'm still getting quality result from my rabbits because I'm boosting their immune system and I'm not forgetting about their body balance diet. So for that reason, in the absence of pellets, I'm doing what I'm doing until supply can come from wherever it will come from to get to me, then it can be given pellets. So my rabbit have no problem with me. And I said to you, for the past 3 years, I've been applying all of those leaves I'm talking about, and I'm getting great result, and I'm not experiencing any health complicated issue at my farm because my bunnies are responding back to me through their weight and their action. They are not nervous whenever I come. They are eating. In fact, they love the feed. And that brought us to cassava peelings. Cassava peeling is a kind of peelings that rabbit love so much. Even the cassava itself, rabbit love it. So coming to give your rabbit a cassava peeling, you just have a little responsibility to go through. That is, after they peel the cassava, don't just take the cassava peeling directly to the rabbit. I don't like to recommend that. Take the cassava peeling and have a bucket of water or pan full of water. Wash it very well in that water and put it in a pan, and then you take it to your rabbit and serve. They can be so grateful to you for what you have done by serving them cassava peelings. They will eat all for you because it's also helping them to get the kind of balanced diet they need to look shining, to look great. This is the reason for which when you are farming rabbit, you also be curious about how their daily feeding going to be like. This is one thing you have to keep in mind. You even have to have a note to file it on it. Do not get one type of feed constantly to the rabbit. Do not do it. If you're feeding the rabbit 3 times per day, in that 3 times per day, have 3 different food to the rabbit. If you're feeding the rabbit 2 times a day, have two different food given to the rabbit. That way you are on the process of feeding your rabbit. But I like to recommend you to give your rabbit feed 3 times a day. That is morning, afternoon, and evening. The reason for which you are doing that, because the rabbit need things to be on chewing throughout the day. That's how the rabbit system is like. But because you are into it for commercial purpose, and maybe you have the swallowing or factory rabbit, so you can make it 2-3 times in a day, the rabbit will really appreciate you, and there will be no health complicated issue at your rabbit farm. So guys, I would also like you to share your comments with me here in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about this video. Make sure in the comment section. For you to be on the right path, you must understand that rabbit health come first. Rabbit health come first. And rabbit do fall sick from how they eat, their urine, and how the environment they stay look like. Another leaf we have on the leaf is corn leaves. Rabbit do love corn leaves. When people have harvested the corn already and they chop the corn on the ground for them to get that straw off the ground, if you go there, if you are farming rabbit, you can go there, ask them politely for the leaves of the corn, and then just pick it, put it into a bag, and carry it and feed it to your rabbit. They will eat it very, very good. They love it. In fact, when you are feeding the corn leaves to the rabbit, they appreciate it so much because it contains so much protein as well. It's similar to the elephant grass. It's a great thing because it's hard and the rabbit love chewing it. And that brought us also to pawpaw leaf. Pawpaw leaf is a kind of leaf that play a very vital role within rabbit farming. If you notice your rabbit is losing weight, or maybe is not really going for feed, is not really eating, then you should know that the rabbit is having some health complicated issue. Worms will always make your rabbit to be malnourished. So how can you solve that problem? That's the time you bring pawpaw leaf in. So for me at my farm, I like to tell people here, you don't give pawpaw leaf to the pregnant rabbit, most especially when you have gone like about 20 days or 15 days. I don't recommend you to give pawpaw leaf to her. I don't know what it might do, but for me, because of the acid from the pawpaw leaves, that's why I don't give it to my pregnant rabbit, except when the rabbit gave birth, then the mom can start to eat pawpaw leaf. But pawpaw leaf is a kind of leaf that you always use in feeding your rabbit at certain time. When you will use pawpaw leaf 2 times every month to feed your rabbit, or 3 times every month to feed your rabbit, that will be very great, because you know what? You will notice that your rabbit system will always be set, because pawpaw leaf will come in to break every threat that worm want to pose to your rabbit. Because this is why you don't know. When your rabbit has worm, it will always be hard for that rabbit to put on weight. Even when that rabbit was having weight, the weight will start to drop because it got worms. This is the reason why I say pawpaw leaf play a very vital role in rabbit farming. That's true. And that brought us to corn peelings. We discussed about corn leaf, right? But now we are on corn peelings. When you are feed the corn, rabbit do love it as well. The rabbit do love it as well. It is great for feeding rabbit. So for me here, when people are roasting their corn, I go there and just say, look, I want the corn dyed. Sometimes it can look funny. Honestly, it can look funny. What do you want to go do with the corn dyed? I mean, no corn in the diet. What do you want it for? So sometimes I just tell them that I got use for it. Yeah, my rabbit do eat it and they love it. So oh, rabbit eat corn dyed? I say yeah. And sometimes show them example. I say see, so that they say okay, you can come and get it. So like that, I take it to my rabbit house. They can eat a lot and it can be so great. So, and when they are eating it, they gain good weight because it gave them the kind of a protein they desire for their body. Yeah, that's what it does. So this also brings us to peanuts leaf. peanuts leaf. When people harvest the peanuts, the leaf that can be drawn there, if you gather it and carry it to your rabbit hash, the rabbit will highly appreciate you. Rabbit love peanuts leaf. They eat it a lot and they love it. In fact, some research have made me to understand that the peanuts diet and the peanuts leaf has so much health benefit for your rabbit. And this is the reason for which when you get all of these greens, leaves, grass, and other materials, other plants and fruits for your rabbit, then you will see your farm, you will not have any health complicated issue. On my next video, I will be telling you the kind of harmful feed in African setting for rabbit. Yeah, because the reason for which I'm coming up with this video, some people look at what people are feeding rabbit with in the Western world and they want to adapt that system to rabbit that they are farming here in African setting. Well, there are a few reasons for which I will tell you the reason why they are doing that there and the reason why we should not do it and we must do this here. And that's a video for just another time. And this is the reason why if you are not subscribed to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That way you will help to move our video forward. Yeah, so guys, on this note, I want to put a climax on this session to say have a wonderful day, stay cool, be yourself, and always press forward on what you want to achieve in life, because the sky is always your limit, most especially to you all my subscribers. Bye bye.